In the Northwest Territories, a major chapter in northern mining is coming to a close. Today in Behchokǫ, Rio Tinto and the Klitschko government signed a closure agreement for the Diavik Diamond Mine. It's set to shut down next month. The agreement today recognizes what will follow that closure and also celebrates 26 years of partnership. Jocelyn Shepel is in Behchokǫ with more on what this closure agreement means for people there.
Hi, Rob. As you mentioned, we're here because of this agreement signed by chiefs and by Diavik officials. It is one of the first of its kind signed by Rio Tinto here in Canada. I'm joined here with Jackson Lafferty. Jackson, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Would you mind telling me a bit about what brought you here today and what the signing of this agreement marks?
Yeah, Diva came out. It's been 25 years in the making, and working in our territorial jurisdiction, employing so many people, providing business opportunities for our Kinchwa Nation. 25 years is a long time, but we're here embarking on the closure, mine closure, and signing the agreement today is about the whole how the closure agreement is going to look and who's going to be involved, and we're going to be involved at the day one until final closure of the mine site, and how to provide opportunities for our Kinchwa Nation. So that's the agreement we're here witnessing, and we have so many people here who came out today to witness it. And it is one of the events that we knew it was coming, Diavik, and obviously there's two other mines are up and coming as well. But like I said, this is the first of its kind, Diavik and Rio Tinto signing an actual agreement of mine closure in the Northwest Territories. That speaks volume, and speaks volume of how partnership truly works, collaboration, and we must work together to close a mine. We open a mine together. Let's close a mine together.
Absolutely. I think you mentioned we see a lot of community members are out here today, a lot with connections to the mine. What are you hoping that attendees take away from this agreement?
Uh, Basically, it's being respectful and collaboration, working together, cooperation, and just being a good corporate citizens. Like that, when Diavik first started, they've been involved with the community engagement right at the get go, permitting process, engaging the communities, engaging the community members, until the very end today, mine closure. They're still continue that collaboration, working with us. We're partners with them, and we're going to do what we can to protect and preserve our land, our waterways, and also wildlife. And that's always been our ancestors' vision: protect our environment. At the same time, creating opportunities for our people. With mine closure, obviously there'll be some layoffs. At the same time, creating opportunities for transferable skills too to other mine sites, to the mine closure as well, the reclamation work. So those are some of the key areas that we've been talking about as leaders and going forward. And so just creating opportunities, at the same time protecting our environment.
Yeah. It's amazing to hear of this closure agreement that recognizes reclamation work that needs to be done and kind of sets in stone that that work will be done. There's a bit of a transition period between the closure of the mine that's coming up quickly next month and when that reclamation work gets started. What's your priority during that transition period?
Just engaging the communities, because there's going to be a lot of educational awareness. What does that entail? The mine closure, the whole reclamation work that needs to take place. And so we've been involving elders in the past, traditional knowledge, right from the start of the exploration, the construction, the operation phase of the Diavik Diamond Mine and other mines in our backyard. And those are some of the key elders that we're still utilizing till this day. And they're sitting here with us, some of them. And we're going to continue utilizing their skills, their experience during the transition of reclamation work. And because we need to involve the TK, traditional knowledge, at the get go, at the tail end. So we're involving them every step of the way. Even the young people are getting involved as well. So it all mixes together. It's a united front. We all have to work together, collaborate, work together as a nation. Working with Diavik has been positive over the years, and we need to continue that trend. And until the very end, when we shut down the mine, we close the mine, then it won't be back to normal, the land itself, But at the same time, try to put it back to pristine as it was at the beginning. And that's always been our stories of the elders of the past, and we must continue that to carry that forward. So those are some of the key messages that we've heard today from the elders. And so yeah, just being in partner with Diavik and working together, sitting at the table, decision-making table, makes a huge difference. We're part of the team.
Amazing. On that note, I think we'll end it there. Thank you so much, Jackson.
Merci.
Merci.
Sucho.